Multi-digit multiplication using number chips. This is a digital lesson, and this one is winter themed. So the lesson starts out with explaining to the students how to line up the numbers when they're multiplying. So they want to line them up in the ones place, just like they do when they're adding or subtracting. And they want to place the number with the most digits in the top row. That'll make less work for the students. And then it shows them how to multiply. So from the second row, they're going to start multiplying by the number in the ones place. And they're going to go from right to left. So 3 times 3, 3 times 2, and 3 times 5. And the next slide gives a little bit more detail of how that works. And so here we're going to start out by multiplying where they're not going to carry a number. So here 3 times 3 is 9, and then 3 times 2, and this is actually 20. So the 6 will go in the tens place, and then 3 times 5 is 15. Now they're going to get some practice with these little simpler problems on the next couple slides. So every slide has all the numbers the students need. They're going to move each one of these into the correct place to solve their multiplication. Now every slide has every number the students need, so if they get to the end of a slide and the numbers aren't working, they know they've made an error somewhere and they need to go back and check. So here from right to left, 3 times 2, and they just click and hold on the edge of the 6, move it into place. 2 times 1, and then 2 times 2. And you'll notice that every one of these problems has a letter and a yellow heart. Now they're going to match their answer to this letter on the final slide in order to solve a winter riddle. So they're going to do the same thing with the next problem. And the next slide has 2 more problems to solve. When they get to slide 7, they're going to be shown what to do when they have to carry a number. So here they start with 4 times 7. They get 28. They're going to keep the 8, but they're going to carry that 2 to the next column to the left and place it above this number. Now they're going to multiply. 4 times 4 is 16, but then we're going to add the 2 and get 18. We're going to leave the 8, that 1, we're going to carry to the next column to the left above the 6, and they get 4 times 6 is 24, plus 1 is 25. So they're going to practice these on the next few slides. These get a little bit more difficult as they go. Here they've got the smaller numbers are the numbers that they carry. So here 8 times 5 is 40, so they're going to move the 0, they're going to carry the 4. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 4 is 14. They're going to place the 4, carry the 1, and so on. And they're going to do the same thing on the next slide. Then they're shown what to do if they have a 2-digit number in the second row. So here they're going to have 2 multiplication problems, and they're going to add those products together. So they're going to start by multiplying 312 times 3, and then 312 times 20. So on the next slide, they're going to be doing that. So here on the first row, they're going to multiply with the 4. 4 times 2. 4 times 3 is 12. They're going to keep the 2, carry a 1. 4 times 6 is 24, plus 1 is 25. And they can use scratch paper if they need to. Now the second row, because we're multiplying by 50 and not by 5, they're going to start that second row with a 0, so make sure they do that. And then go ahead and multiply from right to left. So they've got a few more to practice. And then they're going to go to 4-digit by 3-digit, so they're going to have 1 0 in the second row and 2 zeros which are already there in the third row. Now when they get to that final slide, they have all of their solutions are here underneath a circle, and they're going to type in the letter that was in the yellow heart on that slide that's next to their answer. If they've done these correctly, they will solve the winter riddle, what is the best winter breakfast? So that is a digital lesson, multi-digit multiplication with number chips, winter themed.